Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and welcome to day 5 of BOOKMAS! Okay, so today we are doing my 5-star predictions. If you want to see how I went with my 5-star predictions from last year, that was yesterday's video. I'll link it up here. It's time to see what my list of what I think I'm going to be giving 5 stars in 2025. I've picked 10 books again, a bit of a range of stuff. A lot of them are based off like friends' recommendations and what I've seen people really enjoy. All of the recs that I pick must be from previous years. They can't be upcoming releases in 2025. I don't know why, that's just the rule that I have for myself. And that's what I do. It's the same for my video for tomorrow. They are also all from previous years. Let's get into it. There is one book that I'm carrying over from last year, and that is On Cloud 9 by Kelsey Denise Stone. The reason that this is on this list is because it's fake dating and no third act breakup. I got the recommendation on Logan's video last year where she recommended this and the plus ones, and I loved the plus ones. I just didn't get to reading this. So I think it's gonna be a 5-star. I hope so. I intend to read this whole series, and I'm hoping and praying that it's a 5-star series. I feel like I need a 5-star series. So I believe that she goes through this like traumatic breakup, and now she's got a fake date work colleague that she has a major crush on. Either way, I'm intrigued and I want to find out what's gonna happen. Next is The Witch Collector by Trissa Weeks. Now, it's a fantasy book. I haven't read a lot of fantasy recently, but I am determined to be reading a lot more this year. So this is one of them. I see a lot of my mutuals raving about this and how it is freaking amazing. So I intend to read it. I have no idea what it's about. I'm gonna go in pretty blind and see what happens. Next is Fractious Guy by Catherine Cowles. Now, it doesn't take much for a Catherine Cowles book to be a 5-star for me. The reason I picked this specific one is because it is Liv's favorite from this series. The Tattered and Torn series is the only series I have left from Catherine Cowles that I haven't read. My rules for this list, by the way, is that this is the final book in the Tattered and Torn series. I don't know much about it. I believe it is Single Mum. I don't know. Liv said that she really thinks that this is gonna be my favorite as well. So fingers crossed, and I'm pretty sure it will end up being a 5-star. Next is Catch Her Heart by Julia Jarrett. Now, I love Julia. I've given a lot of her books a 5-star. This is an accidental pregnancy, but he was a virgin before they slept together. This is a recipe for a fresh, hot take on a very done trope that I think will be a 5-star. I just had this feeling in my bones that this is going to blow me away. I've never read anything like this before, and I think that with the way that Julia writes, this is likely going to be an absolute winner for me. Next is Queen Move by Kennedy Ryan. Is this list complete without a Kennedy Ryan? No, because Kennedy Ryan is one of my favorite authors of all time. This is a continuation. This is the 3rd book in the All the King's Men series after the first duet. I just know that this is going to be a fave for me. I just have this feeling. Kennedy Ryan could do no wrong in my eyes. She does have a new book releasing next year, which will probably get another 5-star, but it can't be included in this list, obviously. But yeah, 5-star prediction, this is going to blow me away. Next is Chase Out Forever by Kat Singleton. Now, most of my Kat Singleton books have been rated 4 stars and above. I don't think I've ever actually given one of her books below a 4-star. This is a single dad billionaire small town romance. I don't remember who exactly this is about because I've read Sutton Mountain like a while ago, so I don't remember who it's supposed to be about. But given that it's single dad, and I gave both of the books in this series a 5 stars, I just know that it's going to absolutely hit, and I truly think this is going to be a 5-star. This was on my 10 before the end list, and I didn't end up reading it before the end of this year. Next is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Now, I read my first Kristen Hanna book this year, The Winter Garden, and it started out slow, and I was like, maybe this isn't going to be as good as everyone says it is. And then it quickly turned, and now it's like a new favorite. I think it was amazing, and I love it, and the story is sort of stuck in my brain forever. But The Nightingale is like everybody's favorite. It's World War II historical fiction. I love World War II historical fiction movies and books. I don't know why. I can't explain it to you, but I truly do. I don't know a lot about it. I think it's set in Paris. I couldn't really tell you anything major about it. I hope that it makes me cry. That's my biggest thing. I don't care if it's a 5-star or not, but I want it to make me cry. I want to hysterically sob. 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hildebrand. Now, I still have not had a 5-star Ellen Hildebrand, but given that this is 5-star weekend, I'm putting this on my 5-star predictions list. I've had some that have come really close, but I think this one sounds really good, and I think it could be my winner for 5-star. I think that her newer works are probably going to end up being some of my 5 stars, but I haven't gotten there quite yet. The main character, Hollis Shaw, is a food blogger whose husband died in a tragic accident. As she's looking for something to sort of give her comfort in the loss, she finds this concept called a 5-star weekend. So she gathers all of her best friends from different parts in her life for a 5-star weekend down in Nantucket. Vibes in Nantucket are just amazing. I really want to go. I really want to go. But the weekend just does not end up that way. What that means, I don't know. There's always some crazy fun twists, and I'm very excited to get to her newer work because I just think they're going to be even better than what I've read. That said, like, I've had some really good books in her early works. I don't think I've hit that Ellen Hildebrand feeling yet, but I think that I will soon. I'm almost there. Next is If This Is Love by Julianne. I don't know a lot about this. I think it's gonna be some other woman drama. It's a cowboy romance. She does a lot of twisty turny romance. There's a lot of like plot twists. I have no other pure reason to put this on the list other than I think that this may be Julianne's best work from what I've heard, and it's cowboy romance. So that's the reason I'm putting it on here. I don't know. I'm wanting a 5-star from Julianne this next year. So I'm hoping that this is the one. But I predict that there's going to be something from her that I give a 5-star in this coming year. I'm pretty sure that there will be. And then my last book is Ignite by Melanie Harlow. This is purely on everyone's list because it is everybody's, I believe it is everybody's favorite Melanie Harlow book. It's a grumpy single dad. I mean, it's a recipe for an absolute perfect book in my eyes. I don't know a lot about it other than that's a lot of people's favorites. Melanie Harlow writes a lot of books with Corinne Michaels. They do a lot of crossovers. That said, if it's not Ignite, I do think something in Melanie Harlow's backlist will get a 5-star because I intend to finish Corinne Michaels' backlist in the next year and then hopefully start and finish Melanie Harlow's as well. That is my plan. My plan for like the next year is to basically find the authors that I love and complete their entire backlist. I have pretty much completed my physical TBR. I've almost finished my digital TBR. So I'm just like wanting to read the authors that I really enjoy and try maybe some new things and see what pops up as the year goes along. But yeah, I want to like niche down and read the entire backlist of like my favorite authors, and I think that Melanie Harlow truly will be one of my favorites because I love a small town romance, obviously. Those are my 5-star predictions. Those are my goals for next year. I kind of waffled on a little bit there. I really hope I have some amazing reads next year. I feel like my reads this year weren't as good as maybe they were last year. That said, I haven't done my best and my worst yet. I haven't finished my reads yet. This could change, but I feel like there's a bit of a lull in the middle of the year where I just had a bit of like some duds that didn't really stand out for me and just didn't capture my attention. So I think that's why I'm feeling like maybe I didn't have as many good books. That said, I did have a lot of 5 stars from authors that I love, which is why my goal is to sort of niche down into the authors that I love and read most of their backlist. That's sort of what I'm looking for and what I'm needing from my reads, I think. But yeah, that is day 5 of BOOKMAS done. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are predicting will be your 5-star reads for next year. Don't forget to like and subscribe because tomorrow is day 6 and we'll have a fun video coming for you tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.